Hello and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. Just a really quick update here. I did talk about the wider structure in previous videos. Just want to make you aware that we're heading further and further into the apex here of an Elliott wave triangle. And I think now we can also count it as an Elliott wave triangle here in this fourth wave. Yeah, I said in the previous video there are two possibilities. There's different interpretations of how this subwave can be counted of this possible third wave. We can either put the wave 3 here or here. There are different interpretations possible, and if we put it here we can count this as a wave A, a wave B, a wave C, a wave D, and a wave E. And in this scenario we should break out to the upside of this Elliott wave triangle, provided this wave count is correct. A first signal that this is actually happening would be a breakout above the high of the D wave. Yeah, so in these Elliott wave triangles you have two levels of confirmation that it breaks out. So first of all, what needs to happen to make it a valid count is that the following wave 5 in this case breaks out to the opposite side of the E wave, which would be to the upside. Yeah. One condition for that is we need to hold the low of the wave C, so we must not drop below 11.5 cents in this particular scenario. We could still drop in a wave 4 scenario to 10 cents, but it wouldn't be in a triangle pattern. So, but if we want this triangle pattern to consider this, we need to hold the 11.5 cent level. From here we can then move up in a fifth wave. And again, there are two levels of confirmation. The first level would be to break above the D wave. That is a really good indication that the triangle is already breaking. That would be a move above the 13.5 cent level. That is now a very clearly defined resistance. I will now put it on the chart actually. This is not a confirmation that the triangle is breaking, because even if we go higher than this, you could see here an extended wave D, right? So this is the challenge with triangles. They sometimes can extend, you know, and this is certainly a possibility, because at the moment the way I counted the wave D, it's very short. Yeah, so there is, you know, it is absolutely possible that this extends a bit higher, a bit stronger. But for now, obviously, we go with what we've got in front of us. So as long as we're holding the C wave low, I would assume that this wave E is now nearly in, and a move above the 13.5 cent level would be considered a breakout that could take us, well, first of all, to the next resistance level here at around 14.7 cents. But really the confirmation that this is breaking the triangle to the upside will only be obtained above a break of wave B that is at 15.9 cents. So this would really be confirmation. This is also the high anyway, so it doesn't really help because it is higher than the previous wave. But this is possible, yeah. And important again is to hold the 11.5 cent level in this scenario. What happens if we break the 11.5 cent level? Well, then we just fall back to a simple ABC or WXY pattern might even be more suitable. And because the wave 4 could still drop to 10 cents, but it is really the 10 cent level that is highly relevant, because below 10 cents, I would consider it a failure to create an impulse. Yeah, because if we go below the level, it is normally not a wave 4 anymore, and that you would consider that normally a failure of an impulse, which then will increase the likelihood of it completely breaking down and making maybe even a lower low below the 5.5 cent level, right? Or even a low below the June low, which was here at around 5 cents, 4.5, 5 cents. Again, it's you know, there's also a possibility to count this low as a wave 4 and this as a wave 5. I don't find it very likely because it would have been a very short wave 5. Therefore, I'm going with these two scenarios that wave 4 is still ongoing. And if we fail the 10 cent level, then I'm looking at it from a bearish point of view. But in anything, you know, in any drop that we're doing, as long as we're holding the 78.6% fib level, we can restart the move up without making a new low, right? So, so to keep it very simple, should we drop below 10 cents, as long as we are holding the 7.3 cent level, which is the 78.6% retrace, we have another chance to restart this impulse. If we go below this level as well, it increases massively the risk of making actually a new low below the June low. But yeah, so primarily I'm still looking at, as long as we're holding the 10 cent level, and especially as long as we're holding 11.5 cents, I'm primarily still looking of another leg up. and that could reach the 18 to 19 cent level. And that would be a really good confirmation that we are in an impulse, because it would be a clearly defined fifth wave. And then the next entry point for that, if you're not entering here, then the next entry point would be this wave 2 low. Okay, that's my update about Dogecoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.